Pakistan is one of those countries where cricket is like a religion to people. And in Pakistan, fast bowlers are loved and loved deeply. Well, there is no doubt in the fact that Pakistan had produced some of the greatest names in the history of cricket, but there has always been a flaw in Pakistan cricket and Pakistan cricket team. While in present times, the biggest threat to Pakistan cricket team is Haris Rauf. Now I know there are a lot of fans who would not agree with me on this statement, but let me back the statement that I just gave.
Terrific again with and for. That is terrific.
Shaheen doesn't get early wickets.
To start off this video, I would say Haris Rauf is way too overhyped. Even his fans and supporters know this, but that is not his mistake. It is the Pakistani fans who hype his pace and equate his success, which honestly is not correct. It is a basic trait that we treat our players as best without even looking at their skills, performances, stats, and react with total bias. He can be a great bowler for T20I format, I'm not saying he's not, but not for longer formats. PCB gave him the debut against England in Test series and he was belted with runs. First things first, he was not a product of Pakistan domestic cricket. He got fame because of his performances in BBL for Melbourne, but now the pacer has resulted in lack of accuracy and consistency in his line and lengths. In the ODI World Cup 2023, his performance was not mediocre, but absolutely poor.
And for. That is terrific.
Shaheen doesn't get early wickets.
Yeah, that's too easy for Mitch. Lovely again.
In 2023 World Cup, Shaheen was struggling and Naseem was injured and Haris needed to step up against the oppositions. Instead, this guy struggled the most. He created a record and that record was he conceded the most runs by a bowler in a single edition of the World Cup. He also conceded the most number of sixes in a single and same World Cup edition 2023. He is way too overhyped and he's pumped into heaven by Pakistani ex-cricketers. He got a chance to big bash in Australia and trust me, this guy was slaughtered there as well and Pakistan still selects him in the team. Haris Rauf basically has no performance in international cricket other than the weaker oppositions. Doesn't have the fitness to play the Test cricket, which is the most loved and suitable format of the game for fast bowlers because they have less chances of conceding more runs there. And this is what happens when you bring in players from tape ball cricket to the international cricket. They lack of consistency and they face these challenges because they have never played the domestic or longer formats of the game. Tape ball bowlers have two strengths, pace and variations, and Harris has both of these since the very start, but he was not polished well enough after bringing him into the international cricket team, which is again a fault of the management of PCB.
He wants runs, he needs a boundary, there's been so few of late, and it changes again. Here we go. Go straight. We're going to have a super over. The scores are level.
And his performance against USA in the Cricket World Cup 2024 was just on another level. I do not even want to talk about that. At the end, it is not his problem, it is our and Pakistan's problem. We are very basically superficial about fast bowling. We do not care whether a fast bowler has skills to take wickets or bowl according to the situation or pitch or the opposition, and that is exactly why a bowler like Haris Rauf have more supporters and fans than some of the greatest bowlers sitting on the bench. We consider our team as the number one cricket team every now and then, and I do not even remember when was the last time we qualified for the semis in an ODI World Cup, and that tells a lot. Thank you, everyone.
He wants runs, he needs a boundary, there's been so few of late, and it changes again. Here we go. Go straight. We're going to have a super over. The scores are level.